Well, it finally happened. I tried to add another Pico remote and Lutron said no more. I finally hit the dreaded 75 device limit. My smart home is too big for its own brains, but not to worry, we're going to solve that today. Hey everybody, welcome back to Josh's Smart Home. Today we have a pro level problem. To resolve the issue, we're going to be installing Lutron Caseta Hub number 2 and a bunch of switches as well in my smart home because I wasn't really done. I just hit that cap, so I paused for a minute. With this setup, with 2 hubs, I can run another 75 devices, but it's not as easy as setting up the first one. You have to do something a little bit special, so I'm going to walk you through that today. But first, let's talk about why this happens. Lutron Caseta runs on their own frequency called Clear Connect, and that makes sure that your Wi-Fi or nothing else gets jammed up by these devices. To ensure that everything is super reliable and instantaneous, they do impose a 75 device limit per hub that reduces the level of traffic there and ensures that ultra reliable situation that we've always planned on. And when you're first starting out, you're like 75 devices, that sounds like a lot. And sure it is, but when you're a power user and trying to put a Lutron Caseta switch everywhere in your house, you can definitely hit that 75 device limit. Talking about fans, lights, Pico remotes, it all counts. And I like to have a lot of those devices. Today I'm going to be installing a couple of devices into our bathroom, into our master bathroom, and connecting them to the new hub. So let's get to it. Full disclosure, Lutron did send out this Caseta starter kit for me, free of charge, but no strings attached. Everything else you see here, I did purchase myself because I am a big Lutron Caseta fan. Setting up the second hub is super easy hardware-wise. Really, it's just an Ethernet cable and a power plug, and that's it. It's once you get to the app that you can do something slightly different. The downside to running 2 hubs is that the devices on hub 1 can't see the devices on hub 2 and vice versa. So for example, if I have a Pico remote on hub 2 and the switch on hub 1, they can't communicate. That is natively within Lutron. But the workaround for this is where all of our smart home brains are, and that would be your Amazon Assistant, your Apple HomeKit, or in my case, Home Assistant, bridging everything together and seeing everything merely as lights. It doesn't matter which hub it's connected to. And Home Assistant also sees all the button presses on the Pico, so you can have each button press do something different. So it's a really cool setup when you connect the Pico remotes over to Home Assistant 2. So without further ado, let's go start filling up this hub too. Now you can see I have the 2 wires connected to the Ethernet as well as the power cord, and this is where we need to go into the app and do something slightly different than before. What we're going to do is go into account underneath the settings and we're going to add home. So you just follow a couple easy prompts, and I'm going to name this My Home 2. As you can see, we're connected and no devices on this hub at the second, so we have the full 75 device limit at our disposal, and we're going to be taking advantage of that over the next few weeks. Make sure you subscribe because there's going to be a video in a few weeks where I'm going to take full advantage of Lutron Caseta Hub, and it's going to be something that I've never had before. Welcome to the master bathroom, and here you can see we don't have everything updated to Lutron Caseta yet, but that changes today. With upping our limit past that 75, not only can I upgrade this one, but also the 2 in the toilet room. So we're going to have everything in the master bath upgraded. I'm going to work on upgrading the other bathrooms as well, because Lutron Caseta is the way to go for all your switches in the house if you want the most reliable system. Remember, if you don't feel safe and secure utilizing the main lines and turning off the breaker and doing the wiring yourself, make sure you get a professional. But if you do, go ahead and upgrade it as required by local code. All right, I got the first switch update in the master bathroom. Time to do 3 more, and then we'll get everything connected right in the app. Now I got these installed and the power's back on. So I'm in the app now, and I was in hub 2 and I went into add a device. So I'm going to go ahead and say that this is an in-wall dimmer, and then it tells me to press the bottom button for 10 seconds, and that'll put it in pairing mode. Went into pairing mode and immediately pops up. So we'll go with the master bathroom. These are the vanity lights, so we'll select that and hit next. And that's all I'm going to do right now because you just follow the same procedures for all the different switches. I don't want to bore you with that, but I'll show you what it's like in the app now that I have these connected. So now I'm going to go in and select the vanity lights, and I can turn these off. turn these on or select whatever brightness I want in between. So I can put a brightness, I can go up and down with the arrows, or I can actually just use the slider, which is an easy way to do this, or set it with Google Home or any of the other voice assistants. So now we're all finished, and our old hub can breathe easy, knowing that these are on the second hub and not going to clutter that up anymore and provide us tons of space on the new hub. But that's the reality of building out a large smart home and having all kinds of tech in it. Sometimes you do hit those walls, those invisible lines you have to cross, and this is one way to do it. The only real negative here is you have to go into 2 different homes in the Lutron app, and you can't pair the Pico remotes across the different homes within the Lutron app. But I honestly barely use the Lutron app anyway. I have it integrated with Home Assistant and a couple of voice assistants as well. So I do all of the automations, all the control on that side. And on that side, it just looks like another switch. It doesn't care if it's on hub 1 or hub 2. It makes no difference at all. And with this new hub, I'm going to be expanding my smart home. I'm going to be putting something new in my kitchen. It's not going to be a switch. It's not going to be a plug. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that video. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay smart, and I'll see you in the next one.